Big news in the world of fine wine this week. The 43rd release of Salon Le Mesnil, with the long-awaited 2012 finally coming to market. The question we're going to try to answer in this short video is, should you buy this wine? The first thing to say is that we're actually lucky to be talking about bottles of Salon 2012 at all. Many of you will remember that the 2008 vintage, the 100-point scoring monumental effort, was only released in Magnum format and then only released in cases mixed with other slightly lesser vintages. Many people, myself included, were speculating whether we'd ever see single 75 centilitre bottles of Salon Le Mesnil ever released again, certainly from a top vintage. We've written on numerous occasions recently that champagne is the single hottest theme in fine wine right now. And of course, Salon Le Mesnil has a wonderful investment track record. If we look at a vintage like the 1996, released in 2006, we see that that has risen in price by almost 500% over those 25 years, returning over 12.5% compound annual growth rate for a quarter of a century. Truly a magnificent performance. Then we have to consider the vintage itself. According to Robert Parker's Wine Advocate, only 3 vintages of champagne have achieved at the highest extraordinary ranking: 1996, 2008 and 2012. And that of course is reflected in its scores. We haven't heard from all the critics yet, but it's already achieved a crucial 98 plus point score from Wine Advocate. In Wine Advocate terms, 2012 has only been outscored by the perfect score in 2008 and then the 99-point score in 1996. But probably the most important factor when assessing the attractiveness of Salon from an investment perspective is just the pure supply-demand dynamic in the market. And for this, you might want to just open a new browser tab and jump onto Wine Searcher and have a look for whole cases of the 1996 or the 2002. Of course, you won't find anything for the 2008 because it was only released in Magnum format and only in mixed cases. But the 1996 and 2002 are almost impossible to buy today. It trades briefly on release, and then after that it disappears into long-term holding collections. It just disappears from the market. So taking all these factors together, we have no hesitation in recommending the Salon Le Mesnil 2012. It just ticks all the boxes for a top champagne and for a top investment wine. It's going to last for 50 years. The supply-demand dynamics will always be in your favour. In fact, Salon is one of the easiest wines we ever have to place whenever we can get our hands on it. So if you're lucky enough to get an allocation of this wine, please don't turn it down.